What's going on, you guys? What's going on? What is going on, y'all? This be your boy, Scotty by Nature TV, and we're here for a brand new episode of Yes for the Mess, where we talk about celebrity gossip, hot topics, and all things reality TV based. I hope you guys are having a wonderful, wonderful Sunday, and I intend on doing the exact same thing, y'all. What is going on, and what is the tea, y'all? What's the business? Okay. So we're here, honey. We're here. And this is just one of those little lives where it's kind of like it's not really a deep dive, but it's just basically me talking about the things that's been going on social media in regards to this Mel and Martell stuff. Because they drama is just never ending. There's always something really going on with them all the time. And you would think that after all these years, it wouldn't be the same shit going on over and over again, but that's what it looked like. You feel what I'm saying? But we're gonna get into the things. We get started at the 5-minute mark. I'm trying to allow trying to allow the people to bring their asses on up in here so we can have a conversation. Let's have a real conversation about everything that we got going on. Now, today is Sunday, and since I'm off still, y'all got live after live after live after live. Okay, you got this one, then after this one, me and the Justice League, and then after that, you got another Yes for the Mess at 6:30, and then at 9:05, you got the Real Housewives of Atlanta. So that means y'all got 4 lives going on today. So your boy is working. Your boy is working his ass off today. Okay, this is the one day where I worked my ass off. Okay, like y'all got lives all day, all day. The last one y'all gonna get is the Real Housewives of Atlanta. That's the last one that y'all gonna get. Okay, y'all got them coming 2 hours apart. This one, the Justice League, and then my other Yes for the Mess, and then we got Housewives at 9. Okay. As a matter of fact, let me share this live. As a matter of fact, I have not shared it or nothing. Cause YouTube be playing with my notifications half the time, and folks don't even be knowing I'm live these days. They catch it at the last minute. Don't you hate that shit? And you gotta imagine how annoying that shit is for me. You feel what I'm saying? It'd be like, girl, what's going on with my lives? Why my damn notifications not coming in? That's getting on my damn nerves, okay? Y'all be busy with these lives. What's going on, Tammy? Let me share this to my community wall and share it to Twitter. And it's just been shared with Twitter, y'all. Just been shared with Twitter. But y'all know, like I said, we're going to get into the things at the 5-minute mark, y'all. Let me see what moderators are here. From the looks of it, it looked like we got Kat. I think Catherine is probably the only moderator that's in the comments right now. So we at the 4-minute mark. So y'all know what we do at the 4-minute mark, y'all. Y'all know what we do. We pretty much do this. We let the moderator or moderators that's in here patrol this chat, make sure that it's clean, make sure that people are engaging, make sure everybody's being respectful to one another, as well as the host of the show, which is me, and also making sure that everybody is leaving fire emojis in the chat, okay? Making sure y'all are doing that, because y'all know when y'all leave these fire emojis in the chat, that gets me amped up and fired up to give you guys the best show that I know how to do. And it's 50 of y'all up in here. So if it's 50 of y'all up in here so far, we need 50 people in this comment section engaging, due to the point that 2026 is the year of engagement, and we want everybody to feel safe enough to engage with the people. All right, so we got like 5 seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, y'all, and that's pretty much the show. So let's go ahead and get into what we're here to talk about, and that is Miss Melody Cherie and Martell Holt. That's what we're here to talk about once a fucking again. Okay, now let's get into it, y'all. Let's get into it. So all of this pretty much came about when Melody went to Instagram and posted cryptic messages in regards to her kids and someone plotting on her and her leaving the show. And it gave a lot of people a little bit of a warning, or people wound up being a little bit worried about her because they did not know what was going on with her. And then come to find out, she was going on her Patreon to discuss it, I believe. But I think she went over to Queen Sheba and they talked about it over there. Now I ain't watched because listen, don't give a fuck. Okay, I didn't go over there and watch it. However, I heard other bloggers talk about her going over there discussing what happened with, with her over there on Queen Sheba. Now, from what I heard, the story that she told from the jump when she went over to Queen Sheba Darling, the shit was like a contradiction based off of what I was told. Now, once again, this is just me telling y'all. I didn't go over there to Queen Sheba and listen to nothing she said because I really don't give a fuck. I just don't. But that was pretty much the basis of that situation. So the thing is, it's my question is, who is winning this social media war? Because Melody and Martell have done the same song and dance, and at this particular moment in time, I'm feeling like Sunshine Anderson. See, I heard it all before. Martell this, Melody that, but your drama ain't working now. Look who's hurting now. Like, we have heard this shit time and time again, and it's pretty much the same old thing. Melody hop her ass on social media. She talks about it. And not only does she talk about it on social media, but then Martell be sitting in the cut not saying anything. And then it's kind of like, okay, what is this and what's going on? And the thing is, one of the things that got me was the fact that it was talked about that they were cordial and they were in like this decent place at some point in time, to the point to where they were joking with one another. She gently touched him. She joked about him wanting her back and all of this other stuff. Now, let's be clear here. Let's be all the way clear. Now, I'm just gonna go on. Let me just, go on put my disclaimer up here, because some folks just might be a little bit mad like they was mad at the last video, but I don't care. But let me put my disclaimer up.
This way y'all finna probably get pissed off, and I'm okay with that. Okay, I'm cool with that. Please stay mad and get mad. Okay, stay mad, get mad, have a great day, whatever, feel away. I don't give a damn.
And that's exactly how I'm finna feel right about now. The things that sometimes when it comes down to Melody and Martell makes it easy to be on Mel's side, whether you want to be on her side or not. He makes it easy to be on her side. But then sometimes Melody say stuff and it makes me like look at her real sideways. Because here's my thing. Why every time there's a conversation with Martell and there is a conversation of he wants to be married to you again, or he wants you back, or all this other shit, right? Why do you feel like you got to tell the world that he want to be with you again? Or why you feel like the people got to know that he still wants you? To be honest, the way that Martell treated you and the way that he shitted on you and the way that he made you look crazy in the eyes of the public, that ain't nothing I'll be sitting up here bragging about, because it not no damn flex that he wants your ass back. It ain't a flex. Why are we talking about this? No, for real. Why are we even talking? Why do we care that Martell wants you back? Why do you care that Martell wants you back? Like, it's pretty obvious that he probably do want you back. I'm not gonna sit up here and act like you probably lying about that. But fuck him, and fuck him want you back. That ain't nothing to even be talking about. For me, I wouldn't give a fuck. Do you not know how many of my exes want me back? Do you think I give a damn about them wanting me back? Absolutely not, because they're never gonna get it. Who cares? And I feel like with you doing the things that you do, like he said he want me back, or making these posts, you're bringing attention to him that he doesn't even deserve. Let's be all the way real here. You're giving him the attention that he don't even motherfucking deserve, to be honest. You putting it out, because by you saying he want me back, some people might think, well, girl, it sounds like you want him back too. Now, I ain't saying you want him back, but that's how some people might look at it. Some people might think you still want that curve. And if you still want the curve, that's okay. That's your prerogative. But you be saying you ain't checking for him all the time. You say you're not checking for him. So you shouldn't be checking for them comments that he make about him wanting your ass back. Because who the fuck gives a damn? I promise you I wouldn't. That ain't nothing to be bragging about. That ain't no flex. That some dog ass nigga from your past wants you back. That's what they all do. When they see you moving on and they see you doing well for yourself, they all want to come back. That's just the name of the goddamn game, okay? Please. And on top of that, are you saying it because that's true, or are you saying this shit because you want to get at his woman or concubine or whatever? You feel what I'm saying? Is that what it is? Is that, you know, are you trying to be what Tahiri was trying to be when she said to Sin Santana on Love and Hip Hop New York, I am the X? That's, you know, that's what it's giving right about now. You know, that's what it's giving to me. That's what it's giving. So you giving this nigga attention that you claim you ain't checking for. So all this talk about he still want me back, girl, fuck that. Okay, like for real. I'm just being honest with y'all. Just being real. Then what else has been said and what else has been going on here? There's videos that came out about like there's like been footage of her putting her hands on Martell. That was put on Empress Radio's page or whatever, right? And you know, we all knew that she put her hands on him. You know, we all knew that. And here's the thing. One could argue that she claims that he has been, you know, has put hands on her, or they've been in a DV relationship or some sort of whatever. She could say that, and then some people can fire back with where he has never had any charges put upon him, or there hasn't been no record of him putting his hands on you. One could say that. Now, when it comes down to DV, I don't play no games with that. Like I said, like I've told you guys many times before, my mother is a survivor of DV. So when a woman says that she had hands put on her, I'm never the person to say that it's not true. You know what I'm saying? But some of the things that Melody be saying, it be making me feel like, okay. And I know that people do things differently, right? When my mother divorced my stepfather, she didn't want nothing to do with him. She didn't want to be in his space. She didn't want to be around him. And when they had their divorce proceedings, I was the one that stood up and said, I'll go and be the go-between. I'll go get the papers from him and bring them to you. You sign them, I'll bring them back to him. Just because she didn't want to be in his presence, just because she didn't want to be around him. You feel what I'm saying? So when women have been through DV and it's been that severe, they don't want to be in their presence. And it wouldn't be not a moment where they can joke around about shit, or a moment where they can be like, oh my God, he still want me back. That you will cringe at some shit like that. You feel what I'm saying? It just be weird to me how this stuff be coming out. And you know, to be honest, I want her to move on. Like I really do. I want her to do well for herself and all that other stuff. Because regardless of anything, and regardless of what some of y'all may believe, I don't hate that lady. I just don't give a fuck about her. But I don't hate that lady. You feel what I'm saying? Like, why? I don't know her to hate her. But, you know, she has endured a lot of stuff at the hands of a man. And I do want her to, you know, do the thug thizzle and do whatever. You feel what I'm saying? Like, that's how I feel about this situation. You know, but it does ring a little bit of questions when certain things happen. And you know, it's crazy. And I feel like this, we always sit up here and say that Martell is toxic and stuff like that, which he is. But if you really want the real answer and you want the real truth, the person that is toxic, it ain't Martell, it ain't Mel. You want to know who's toxic? Martell and Mel. The two of them together are motherfucking toxic. To me, they're together, they are toxic. And I feel like they are both addicted to that toxicity that has happened in their relationship. Like, that's really how I feel. And you could tell that it is due to the fact that you know, I don't know. To me, at times it comes across like this is how you can tell they're addicted to the toxicity. A lot of times when people have been in a toxic relationship, it is kind of hard to leave it be, or don't deal with them at all, or whatever. It is kind of difficult for that because toxicity becomes an addiction, and sometimes we become addicted to toxicity. I'm speaking from experience, not here to give you my story because I can give you that on my members only. But however, I've been in the place where I knew this person just wasn't good for me. I knew this person was toxic for me, and I still wanted them around. I still, had love for them, and every time they came back in my orbit, it was in, oh my God, I'm so glad that we're so cool now. Oh my God, blah blah blah. And sometimes we'll get cool again. Sometimes we just might fuck again, and then it goes right back into that same damn, toxic cycle of bullshit. That's how it was for me years ago. So I can only imagine what the fuck this is. I can imagine what all of this is. And to be honest, Mel is not a victim and Martell is not a victim. The only people that are victims in this is these kids. I can only imagine the things that they've seen and the things that they've heard out their own two eyes and out their own two ears. I can only imagine what this is. I can only imagine the trauma they probably have gone through watching their parents go through the shit that they're going through. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I can only imagine. It's fucking crazy to grow up in the house where you got two parents that are toxic as fuck. They argue, they fight, they get violent with one another. Then the next day they're cool, they're cooking for one another. It's the weirdest shit in the world, and that will fuck you up as a goddamn child. Okay, that like you will grow up confused as a motherfucker. Do you hear me? You'll grow up confused as hell. I thought y'all was just mad with each other last night. Why the fuck y'all holding hands and shit? Why y'all talking? Why y'all having pillow talk? Y'all was just fighting last night. Now, the only thing about this is they got kids together, so they can't really get rid of one another. But there has to be some type of boundaries amongst them. It has to be. And that's the thing that I feel like is missing from this situation, is that there are no boundaries with them. I feel like both probably overstep in a way. And I feel like they both don't respect each other's feelings. And that's the problem. Nobody respects the other person's feelings. And you can't have a healthy co-parenting relationship without some kind of respect and boundaries. If you know that y'all are toxic together and you know how things ended in y'all relationship, then y'all gotta figure out how y'all are gonna do this, because y'all gotta be parents. And to be honest though, I don't follow that lady. Well, she got me blocked now anyway, but I don't follow that lady enough to know what she be doing. But I really hope that she already got her kids in therapy. I hope she got her kids in therapy. No, for real. I'm not being funny. They would benefit a whole lot if they go to therapy right now. They would benefit a whole lot because they're young. I think they're all below the age of 10, maybe one of them 10. I mean, I don't know. But I think that putting them in therapy right now would be the best, because if you don't put them in therapy right now, their trauma is going to follow them, and it's going to affect the way that they live their lives as adults, and the way that they handle conflict, and the way that they go along in their adulthood with that same type of trauma. I think that I would have been better mentally had I gotten therapy when I was young. Had I gotten therapy when I was much younger, when the abuse was on a all-time high, the way that I move now would be a lot different. Although I've gone to therapy, but now I'm going back because there's other things that I have to work on. But my thing is, okay, their oldest two is 13, 14. Okay. But had I gone to therapy younger back then, I think that the way that my mind works now would be totally different. So I think that they should go to therapy. And I feel like therapy is very important for kids like that, that's dealing with, this type of stuff. Because parents don't realize what type of trauma they are putting on their kids when they're going through stuff like that. And I feel like Mel and Martell are not thinking about that. They're thinking about a way to best the other. Martell thinking about a way to make her look bad and take them kids and be the best parent in the world and make her look bad. Mel doing the same thing to him. They're both doing the same exact narcissistic ass things to one another. They're not putting the kids and thinking about the kids at all. They don't give a fuck about how the kids feel. They're just giving a fuck about winning. And that's the problem. You bitches ain't thinking about your kids. Y'all just want to win. And you bitches wanting to win is going to have y'all kids in fucked up mentally. They're going to grow up fucked up because y'all are not considering them. Real facts, real talk. This is why my stance is always what it is when it comes down to Mel and Martell. Motherfuckers want to be team Mel so bad, and they're not being team the motherfucking kids. And honestly, if you want me to keep it a buck with y'all, they're both trash. We can sit up here and put Mel on this damn pedestal and make it seem like she's this squeaky voice beauty queen of the South and make it seem like she don't do no wrong. She trash, he trash. There are two sides to the same damn coin. It's just that Martell is forward with his bullshit and she is not forward with hers. I've been telling y'all for years, she reminds me of Phaedra Parks. That's what she reminds me of. She puts on this whole Southern Belle, I'm a Christian, I love everybody attitude for the masses, but behind closed doors, she's a fucking demon. The same way that Martell is a fucking demon in front of us. The thing is, he just gonna show the fact that he's a demon and he's a bitch ass nigga, and he gonna show it for everybody in the world. He's not smart enough to be cunning like Mel is. She's smarter than him. That's the only difference. But I see it from both standpoints. They're both fucked up individuals. Both of them. Let me see. The fans and the haters make it worse. Everyone involved is trying to sway our opinions of them, which is why I didn't feed into this latest saga between them, because this is not our business. And it's not. And I'm glad that you said that too, Feisty, because that was my next point, right? This is my next point. Now, let me tell y'all something. I be telling my mother all the time not to comment on my posts, because if a bitch come at my mama in the comment section, I'm going to eat them alive. Okay? And somebody came up under my mother's comment trying to cuss my mama out because my mama said, why you didn't tell me she blocked you? Blah, 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 blah. And call yourself trying to cuss my mama out. I cussed them out so damn bad and deleted the comment behind it, because I just was like, I said, this is why I don't like for my mama to comment on stuff. They don't know that's my mama, so they're going to be disrespectful as fuck. I cussed them out so motherfucking bad. But the thing about it is this right here. So, I have not really just talked about Mel like that in quite some time. You know what I'm saying? I have not talked about Mel like that since she left the show. I made it my business not to. Don't want to talk about Mel. Ain't got time for her clown ass fans. I just don't got time for it because they want to be mad every time I say something. So here's my thing with y'all. Now, I decided to do that video the other day because it was in the blogs, okay? And once it hit the blogs, I can talk about it because it's in the motherfucking blogs. And not to mention, you feel what I'm saying? Not to mention, not only is it in the blogs, but she put it out there. So you already know once you are a reality star and you put something in your story and it seems very interesting or suspect or cryptic, you already know that the blog's gonna pick it up. And once the blogs pick it up, you know, the YouTubers are going to pick it up, especially those of us who review these shows and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So she put it out there, and now y'all want to get mad and curse everybody out for talking about this shit. But maybe if y'all would have talked, maybe if y'all boss wouldn't have put this shit out there, then why we wouldn't be talking about this. We wouldn't be talking about this had this not been out here. Because I'm perfectly fine with never talking about her. Just being for real. I'm perfectly fine with never talking about her. But here's my thing. I made a joke on one of my lives the other day when I said I get PTSD talking about this mother. That's what I said, right? So one of the people in the comments said, she give you PTSD, but you still talking about her. Baby, I am. I get paid to talk about her and everybody else. I talk about a lot of folks I don't like. What you mean? Do y'all say anything when I'm talking about DJ Academics and I take every opportunity to drag his big fat ass? Do y'all have anything to say about that when I be dragging him? Did we have any issues when I was dragging Martell by his curve? Did we have any problem with me dragging Ariane by the popsicles that she was feeding her daughter at 6 o'clock in the morning? Did we have a problem with that? Did we not? Okay, so if you didn't have a problem with that, then you shouldn't have a problem with me discussing this. You shouldn't have a problem with anybody talking about this. If I could say something about somebody else, I could say something about her. She's not above reproach. I don't understand why y'all haven't grasped that yet. You can't be okay with me dragging Tisha, but not okay with me saying something about her. She ain't got no angel wings nor halo. I can say whatever the fuck I want to, and ain't nobody gonna stop me. Once it's out there, it's up for conversation. Once it's out there. That's why I'm careful with the shit that I put out there. Because I don't want it talked about. So therefore, I'm not going to put it out there. So it is what it is. We're going to talk about it. It's just that simple. And and my thing is this, you already know where my opinion goes when it comes down to Melody anyway. Those of y'all that have been watching me for years, y'all already know where I stand with that. I ain't never changed my stance on her at all. Never did. When she was right, she was right. And when her ass was wrong, I said it. And when she was annoying, I fucking said it. And I didn't give a fuck about who had an issue with it. That ain't never changed. So if you already know that, then why the fuck are you even over here? Dina Simmons, leaving paragraph after paragraph with your weird ass. That ain't what we on over here. So y'all gonna have to get over it. Once it's out, we gonna talk about it. Period. The fans bigged her. Hold on. The fans bigged her up. That's why she feels that she can make fun of T's health situation. And that's all I'm saying. She made fun of T in his situation. He could have died, and she's sitting up here making saying shit. Like, get the fuck out of here. You think I give a damn about what she got? You think I give a damn about talking about her when she can sit up here and talk about him and his health situation? Girl, bye. Right. Scotty, it's the same for people who aren't even reality stars. Your friends will swear they're not on social media, but know your every move on Facebook. Child, look, they be killing me with that. Like the people that be like, I don't watch Scotty, but watch every story I post on Instagram. It'd be so funny. You don't watch me, but you sure watching my every move on Instagram. It's crazy. Now, too feisty, why he got to get me? And I wanted to go on Discord last night and have a little call, but it was too late. And shit. But let me see. She put that out there. She put it out there. She came on the internet with those cryptic messages, and now everybody's talking about it. She was so private. Why don't she stay private? Exactly. Why are we in the know of this? And why do you feel like you got to take it to your Patreon anyway? And that's also gonna get out. You ain't gotta address them folks that critique your commentary. This your channel. Oh, I just had to wrap them up just a little bit. I just had to because they were trying it the other day. She made fun of T. Oh, absolutely. That's right, Scotty. F them. Say what you want and collect those coins. F and Chica. Why she's speaking out? That's all I'm, because this really ain't our business. Like, why are we? And then that's why I was so confused when she first put the shit out, because she started talking about the show. And I'm like, what the show got to do with this? Ain't nobody really talking about you on this show. So what are we talking about? What the show got to do with it? You feel what I'm saying? It's just like, what? And then I guess, and the thing that a lot of people are discussing is the timing of it all. Like the fact that that came out like right when the reunion was about to start airing and stuff like that. So a lot of people are feeling as though this was just a point for her to come on up out of here and be like, what happened? It's like some people feel like she's doing that to take attention away from the reunion or whatever she doing. You feel what I'm saying? A lot of people be feeling like she do shit like that. She say she don't give a fuck about the show no more. She say that she don't fuck with the show no more. And then, you know, when the show is out, that's when she started doing shit. But I think there's a lot to this. I think that I think she'll be happier if she could go on and move to Atlanta like she want to. I think that's a part of her. Listen, and when I use this word, I really don't want nobody to take it personal. I don't. But I think that Mel is miserable. And the reason why I think that is because I remember her at the season 3 reunion. And she says that she want to get out of Huntsville. And then she was saying, you all know how much I hate Huntsville. She wants to leave Huntsville and she wants to move out here, but she can't due to the court order because Martell is not going to allow her to move out of state and to move out of state with the children. And I feel like that's a part of her problem. She really wants to get the fuck out of Alabama, but she can't. And if you want me to be real, I understand. I understand feeling like you're stuck somewhere you want to get the fuck on and you feel like you can't right now. So it is what it is. So I get it. That's what I'm saying. I feel like a lot of this is a part of her misery because she's stuck in Huntsville and she can't go nowhere. She can't go nowhere. She's stuck in motherfucking Huntsville. She want to move out here. And speaking of, I see her brother all the time at my job. He stay out here. He stay right out here by me. I see him all the time. All the time. Especially when I'm working late. I see him all the time out here. That lady got to choose between custody of her kids and happy. Yep. And I feel like that has to be a terrible position to be in. You know, you don't want to lose custody of your kids, but you also want to have your happiness back. But you know what I'm saying? It's like, what can I do to have my happiness back? I got to see, like, I'll be happy with my kids, but Yeah. I can only imagine. Martell scared of the LGBTQ. Well, listen, I have no idea. I don't know. I don't know if he's scared of us or not, honey. I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised. You know, that's how these niggas be acting, like they so scared of gay niggas. Scotty, what did you want to talk about in that Discord? Don't worry about it, Feisty. Let me see. That's probably what she meant when she put it in the messages about making decisions and her kids looking for her later when they got older. Maybe so. That might be what she's talking about. I don't know. Some of y'all are coming up with some good damn points now. Y'all are. Mel may as well get back with Martell only if they can move to Atlanta as a family, wait for him to cheat again, divorce him in ATL, and then she will be where she wants to be. Oh my God. Wait, you have a Discord? Yes, I have one. Pain Too Feisty. One of y'all can post the link so Gabby can get it. But yes, I have a Discord. And I'm trying to do better by going in there. Sometimes I go in there and I don't say shit. So but can you imagine Ariana raising her kids? Oh, girl, I don't even want her to raise her own goddamn kids, let alone male kids, child. I mean, I'm not even being funny, but I'm just saying, I don't want her to raise. I don't even want her to raise her own fucking kids. Ever since that lady gave her ex custody of their son and told him, I hate you more than I love my son, I said, this was revolutionary. Let him get those kids. He'll give them back. Right. He'll take the bait too. He low key still want her. I believe that. If I was male, I wouldn't have told him beforehand I wanted to move. Right. Hey, Scotty, happy Sunday. My thing is, as famous as they are in Huntsville, if Mel put hands on him, somebody would have been recording this. She's just tired of having to deal with him. I give the kids up. I don't watch this show, but co-parenting with a narcissist is a never-ending legal, mental, and physical battle, and it could lead to a choose between custody and peace so you can stay alive. And all of the stuff that y'all are saying is really true. I ain't knocking nothing that y'all saying. I'm just telling y'all. I feel like it's a lot to decipher amongst both of them. And I know that people don't like it when you say both of them, both of them, both of them, both of them. People don't like it, but you take two to tango with the bullshit. And I feel like both of them are tangoing. But to be honest, that's really it though. That's all I really got. You look good today, Scotty, as always. Thank you. I appreciate that. But y'all, we don't know because we don't have a clear picture. We don't, Marcella. I agree with that as well. Like we really don't have a clear view or clear picture of anything that's really going on between the two of them. Like we really don't, but it's difficult. It's difficult to decipher. You know what I mean? And I just feel like at the end of it all, we just got to be real about everything. Now, if you want to join my Discord, Payne, just put the link in the chat to join my Discord because they be up in there talking with one another. I hardly ever be in there, but I'm trying to do better. I was just in there last night. But again, I don't have my notifications on for my Discord. So maybe if I just turn my damn notifications on, I would know what's going on in there because I just randomly go in there. Feisty want her wrench snatched, and it's probably gonna happen today. Let me see. You have been real cute here lately, friend. Thank you. I'm real. I just don't believe anything Martell say, even some of the stuff with the Scots. I mean, I don't be believing nothing that he be saying either. And this is the thing. This is the thing, right? Whenever I speak on this and I call Mel out on her shit, the first thing that people want to do is make it seem like you team Martell, you are misogynistic just like Martell. No, because I don't fucking like Martell ass either. Let's be clear. I don't like him. I don't like Martell either. At all. But I just gotta call it how I see it. And that's just it. So to be honest, that's all I really got for this. This is one of those lives where I wasn't gonna be on here for too long, but I did have some things some things with this. I did have some type of opinions. You feel what I'm saying? So but that's about it. So before we go and get up out of here, y'all know I gotta update y'all on a couple of things here. Yes, your team calling out the bullshit. Exactly. I'm gonna be real with y'all. I'm probably gonna continue to follow this story and see what's going on with it because it's pretty interesting to me. Just to see what's going on. And on top of that, I'm loving talking about this again because it's getting a lot of you hoes mad. Not referring to y'all in the comments, but it's getting a lot of these hoes mad all over again. And I love making you mad. What else can I say? So and then just to make other people mad, this is really all I be having to, like, because when it come down to Melody, this is all I be wanting to say to her.
You can't sing and you're hearing it from me. You know what?
That's the only thing I be saying is that. You want to hear it again? This is what I be saying.
You can't sing and you're hearing it from me. You know what?
Now you know I'm in Atlanta. You know I did not go to Houston. You know I didn't. Carl canceled that damn rental so fast and refunded me and Bando our damn money so damn quick. Child, I stayed my ass right here in Atlanta. I did not go. Listen. Oh, girl. Ugh. How was it? How wasn't you sure? You know this background when you see it. You know damn well I'm in Atlanta. You motherfuckers just want to be messy. But y'all want me to do the melody run? What she say?
You can't sing and you're hearing it from me. You know what?
Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm sure Maddie would have loved to see you. Of course he would have. We talked about this. Me and Maddie talked about this because I was so excited to see him because of the fact that I told y'all we talked on the phone and because we had talked on the phone because we had not talked in a while, and we were catching up. And he knew that I was coming to Houston because I told him I was going to that damn show. And then he was like, "Oh, I can't wait to see you." And then when I saw that, you know, because Jamar still went, because you know Jamar's mama lives in Houston, so he had another reason to go. But if Carl never would have canceled the rental, we would have still went. And the thing was, I wasn't finna buy no plane ticket, so I was not finna do all that. So I just stayed my ass here. Okay, that's all I did was stay my ass here. I wasn't finna go, but I damn sure want to see Maddie. God, I want to see Maddie. I'm not not y'all asking me to do it one more time. I wish I could meet Scotty in person. You are such a vibe. Well, we're working on something for you guys to meet me. We want to do a live show for me or for the Whether You Like It or Not panel, one or the other, you know. But I stayed my ass here. Me, Bando, and Carl stayed our asses here, and we celebrated Bando's birthday here. So that's what we did. So I got 4 free days off for nothing. Let me see. I found you from the Brooke Ashley. You are so funny. Why, thank you. I appreciate you. And I love me some Brooke Ashley, honey. Love it. Scotty, don't do us like that. We asked for it again. Okay. Let me do it one more time. And I ain't doing it no more after this.
Yeah. You can't sing and you're hearing it from me. You know what?
Y'all, I'm finna get my ass off of here. I am finna get my ass up off of here. I'm finna get my ass up off of here because y'all not finna have me on here showing out. Okay, y'all are not. However, whenever, whatever. My best friend Sammy, he has his own t-shirt line on Etsy. It's called the One T Shop. Make sure you guys go ahead and go and check him out. Go to the T Shop, the One T Shop.com. I mean, what is it? The One T Shop.etsy.com. Make sure you guys get into all of those different things. Okay, make sure you do. What else is going on? My book is out, of course. It's still out. It's called That's Why You're Lonely. And the sequel is being edited at this particular moment. So go ahead and get into it. All right. I might go into this damn Discord call right after this, before this damn Justice League Live. And for those of you who are interested, the Scene ATL, the show is now, season 2 is now in production. Okay. I start filming on Saturday. Because me and Bando were supposed to film yesterday, but we were way too hungover to film yesterday. So me and him are postponing our scene. But however, I'm filming for the first time with DJ and one of the newbies next Saturday, this coming up Saturday. So be on the lookout. We're looking for the show to come out December or January, because we're going to have 10 to 12 episodes. So yes, I'm very excited. I'm very excited about this this new season and things like that. We got 5 new people, and I really foresee this season being really, really good. 5 new people. I think it's 3 or 4 new production people, like cameramen and stuff like that. It's a whole team now. So y'all are gonna get a better show this season. But with that being said, this is your boy ScottyByNatureTV. Be sure to like, rate, comment, subscribe, share this video, and also click on the notification bell so you can be notified whenever a video drops. And if you want to follow me on any form of social media, my Twitter, my Instagram, and my TikTok will be down below. With that being said, you guys, your boys up out here, and I will see you guys at 4 p.m. for the Justice League reunion. I'll holler at you guys later. Bye.